Well, hi again, guys, and it's time to get back to NBA Jam Tournament Edition. So this is another video in a series. I think this is number 5 or something like that. I'll show you what we're doing and what it looks like in the game itself here in a second. Just so you know, this series, you can watch everything if you're a channel member. If not, we're going to put free videos out, I don't know, like every couple days, something like that. So whatever, let's just go ahead and get with it. Let me turn the sound on here. Last video I made, I kind of forgot to do that, but so it is. We'll let this game sort of start up a little bit here. Yeah, new players acted, Shaq, Jordan, Griffey Jr., and so on. But we're just playing this stock, so we're not going to necessarily worry too much about any of those other players. And we're going to do the same thing as before. BIC, January 1st. You can see our record is 2 wins and 2 losses. We lost to Milwaukee last time out, and it was close, 72-70. So we've defeated 2 teams, Dallas and Detroit, and now we have to worry about the Bucks again. So once again, we're going to play with the Bulls. It's going to be Michael Jordan, and we're going to see if we can actually win this time against the Bucks. Last time we came off to a pretty good lead. We had, I think it was like an 8-0 run to begin the game. But it didn't do so well for us afterwards, and so we need to do a little bit better here, and that's the way to start it. Good job, Scottie. So I know I always say you're not supposed to do this on defense, and see, that's what happens. That's the reason why you want somebody to go back. It's actually a lot easier to play this game if you got 2 people and you can kind of say, okay, well, you do this, you do that, you know. I don't know why Jordan jumped for the ball that was on the ground like that, but whatever. And he gets the lucky bounce. You would think that Jordan would get a lot of, you'd think that he would get a lot of lucky bounces like that, but it doesn't always happen. And as others have noted, his clutch rating in this game, for whatever reason, isn't really that high. Now, I don't know, because I didn't make this version of the arcade ROM, but my understanding is that they took what was part of like the version that Midway made for Michael Jordan. That's a defensive mistake on my part. They took the version that was made for Michael Jordan, and they basically took those EP-ROMs and combined them with a bunch of other like limited edition NBA Jam stuff. So basically, this isn't really like a ROM hack. This is the original ROM that was never really released, is the way to understand it. Boy, man, they've been getting these easy jams like left and right. It's been bad defense on our part, but then they do that, so we get them as well. And at least I made that one. I mean, how many times have I seen so far in doing this Michael Jordan miss slam dunks? It's crazy. Edwards. Now, I don't understand why he doesn't dunk that. He's within dunking range. That's the reason why I was out of turbo. I think that's what was going on. Bad turbo management. Turbo management of this game is a little bit iffy. I think it's a little bit better in hang time. I don't know. I haven't played maybe enough hang time to know for sure. Good job, Scottie. That's the thing. Scottie plays defense, then we win. There you go. I'd like to see LeBron do that. Speaking of which, I know people have requested it. I do have NBA Jam on Fire edition. I've also got the Legends edition of NBA Jam on Fire, so look for a video on that coming before too long. Wide open 3, got it. So I'm going to do a project with that as well. And fortunately they missed. Good. Okay, 19-12. That's a little bit more promising than what we had in the last game. Like I said, if you want to watch like every game, which I know you do, you should become a paying member of the channel. It gets you access to everything. If you don't, I won't take it personally, you know. But if you have the ability to, and if you're like curious or bored or whatever, I definitely recommend it. These videos are pretty short. Dude, Scottie, where are you, man? I thought you were back there to cover my back. Jeez, man. Bucks aren't that good. Ah, shoot. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to actually start playing defense, huh? Yeah, anyway, like I said, if you're interested in watching more of this series, you know, you can become a paying member, and that gets you access to everything. All of the episodes are about as long as this one, so probably about like 10 minutes long or something like that. I don't do a whole bunch of like extra stuff or wild stuff or whatever. Oh, come on, let me catch it. It's mostly just, you know, game footage and then me talking at the beginning or something like that. And I try not to talk too much. The end goal, of course, is Boy, what kind of shot was that, man? That was awful. The end goal, of course, is to have a whole bunch of stuff I can put together to make, like, you know, another long-form video, something like that. So, and we'll have more long-form videos coming on the channel as well. This week, I'm kind of taking a break from doing those. I had a really big baseball video that came out today. You can check out on that channel. But aside from that, I'm kind of taking a break for this week. We'll get back to the long-form stuff next week. And by the way, that does mean that you will see some of the NBA Hang Time ports on this channel again. I'm probably going to do the PlayStation port of NBA Hang Time next, I think. It's between the N64 port and the PlayStation port. I might look up and see which one came out first. All right, good job, Scottie. I don't know, ugly knockdown, but nobody fell down. And nobody pushed anybody. I mean, there's just all this weird stuff going on with the sound in this game. That was for 2? All right, well, whatever. And he should be... oh, no, it was Scottie who got the dunk. That's the reason why. Well, that was really bad on my part. I just gave up. Ah, shoot. A lot of this stuff is user error. Anyway, so as you know from the first episode, I guess we can call it, of this, I definitely will not wind up winning every game. I mean, we've already lost twice, despite winning twice. I don't know, some of these matchups are a little bit easier, some of them are harder. I kind of like where this one's going, but you never know. Yeah, the computer's pretty predictable, and funny thing is, I've been looking around for advice on playing NBA Jam, like the arcade version, and like what people recommend doing. There's actually not that much advice out there, and you know, there was a strategy guide that GamePro came out with back when it would have been like '94, I think, when the home console games first came out. And I have a copy of it, but there's not really much like actual good information in it. It's kind of funny. I remember when that strategy guide came out because I wanted to get a copy, like really, really bad. We were up visiting my relatives in Seattle, Washington that summer. I remember this, on vacation. And we were at like a gas station or something like that, and I saw a copy of the strategy guide, and I was like, I really want that because I love this game. But my parents didn't get it for me, so I guess making these videos and doing this project and stuff is my way of getting my revenge after all these years, 30 years later. There we go. Of course, back then, if I'd been able to play as Jordan, it would have been even better. See, I hate that. The one flaw with this game, I don't know if it's the same in Hang Time or not, but in this game, if the other player like beats you, you know, on the floor like that, like, there's nothing you can do to catch up. Part of the problem, I think, is that Jordan's speed is not really that high. If you play with like a really fast player, I think it's a little bit easier. I'm trying to remember who's fast in this game. I think if you play with like someone like Starks or something like that, I think you can catch up. But like in this case, I mean, we just don't have a chance to catch up with anybody at all, and it's a problem. Oh man. Alright, we need to stop sucking. Jeez, man, this is so freaking frustrating. Alright. Oh, get in there. Alright, so down by 2 now at the end of the third quarter. We'll see what happens. Sometimes you kind of want to be down by a little bit at the very end of the game and hope that you get some of that good luck that the rubber band system will give you. I don't know. That's the sort of me trying to figure out a way to excuse not playing so well. Yeah, well, that's a little bit better. There we go. This is a little bit more like it. Okay, there we go. And this is the right time to be on fire, too. You want to get this. Where am I? I tell you, this game has me asking all sorts of existential questions, like, where am I? What am I doing here? jeez. That's probably my biggest weakness, trying to stop a guy like that when he's in transition. And I do think that what you need to do is you need to just go back and play defense like that. Now what you'll notice with that, it looks like I jumped for that, but I actually didn't. As I break the backboard. I didn't jump for that loose ball. The game will jump automatically for you if there's a loose ball. Which is actually really, really cool. And it's something that when I was a kid playing this game in the arcades, I didn't really notice. That was a big mistake. NBA Jam's funny because you look at it and you think this is just the same thing over and over again, but it's really not. I mean, there's a lot of, you know, sort of strategy that goes into it, especially when you're playing defense. It's a really, really well-balanced game. Same thing is true. It's actually even more so for hang time, where there's a lot of, you know, different choices you can make in terms of like the types of shots that you're taking and like your defensive strategy and stuff like that. And whether you're gonna like goaltend or whatever. Oh, come on, baby. All right, I need to put more coins in. Oh, man. I used to hate it when I was a kid if I got to overtime because I had to ask my mom for more quarters. Where I played, it was actually only 1 quarter for a quarter of play. And even then, I remember thinking that was kind of expensive, right? Be like, you know, 10 minutes or so, and you'd end up paying $1. These days, it feels like a bargain. Get back here. These days, it feels like a bargain, but the way that this is set up by default is it would be $2 for a game. And I'm guessing that that's kind of what NBA Jam Tournament Edition was set up as by default. I think that where I lived was not exactly the most prosperous place in the world. I don't know, maybe one of you arcade historians can let me know. There we go. Where was that in the 4th quarter? How come I couldn't hit a single shot like that? With the rainbow, oh yeah. By the way, that With the Rainbow was taken out of Tournament Edition. So the guys who put this together ended up putting it back. That's in the original. And for whatever reason, Midway decided to take it out of this version of the game. I think that it's in the Acclaim home ports, but for whatever reason, Midway took it out of Tournament Edition in the arcades. And that's one of those sort of mysteries I don't think anybody will ever know the answer to unless they tell us. All right. So we know that we're not going to another overtime, right? Because of what the score is. How bad were the Bucks this year? What season is this again? This has got to be like 92, 93, something like that. I mean, when the Bucks played the Bulls, did the Bucks ever win? I demand realism. All right. Oh, shoot. I love that. The guy's behind him trying to slap at everything. Oh, shoot. Ah, shoot. Oh, good. Oh, man, I'm going to have a heart attack playing this game. Jeez. Okay, so we win that one barely. Oh, man. That was a mistake on my part. How about that? 69 points for MJ. 42 steals. Love that, too. We had injured Baker 34 times. Man, heck of a game. All right, so we win that one. We're at 3-2, 600 winning percentage. We play the Bullets next. They were still called the Bullets back then, right? I don't know. We're going to find out in the next one. So next one will be tomorrow. That's New Year's Day. Or if you're watching this later in the future, I mean, you can probably like watch it already, you know, whatever. Anyway, so, you know, stick around for a while. If you want to, you know, become a paying member to the channel, you can sort of check out what the next video is going to look like, or the video after that, that is. My plan for tomorrow, because it's a holiday, is I'm going to since I'm doing all of these on all my channels, I'm just going to make them all free to everybody so that everyone can come in and join the party. And then afterwards, we'll get back to business. But like I said, consider becoming a paying member to the channel so you can support what I do and you can watch all these games and sort of enjoy it and watch me lose. And it's kind of funny. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. We'll have more of this and we'll have more more good videos for you as well. Talk to you later. Bye.